All right, we're live. Here we go. We're going to try and build this app from scratch. I have no idea what I'm doing, but we're going to figure this out. I actually don't even know how to do this live stream properly. Okay. Got the live stream here. Hopefully it lets me share my screen. Yes, it does. Do I want full window? I think so. Okay, here is the Bolt.new platform. I have tried it out for my first iteration of the app, which was unsuccessful. I think I got the front end looking nice, but I couldn't connect it properly to the database to get it to work right. So we're going to do this again, but we're going to start from scratch. And you can join me on this journey. So I can guarantee this is going to be messy. And that's about all I can guarantee. But let's see what happens. Should I start with what I had on the previous one? No, let's start here. Okay. How do I want to do this? Okay, let's just start typing the idea here. It's supposed to be a large language model, which allows me to talk to it. So let's be nice. Hi, Bolt. I would like you to help me build an app, build a songwriting app, build a collaborative songwriting app. If anyone's ever live coded, you know how nerve-wracking this is. I would like you to help me build a collaborative songwriting app. The purpose of this app is to bring artists closer to their fans and welcome them in to the songwriting experience. Into the way they will interact will be okay. No, I want to get a little bit more technical. There will be two types of users. First, there is the songwriter called the creator. No, I have a different name. First, there is the songwriter called the curator. That's what it is, curator. I've got some chicken scratch notes here that I'm looking at. For the curator, they will be the one generating ideas and putting them up for vote at important creative decision-making points of the songwriting process. the fans, they will be the one they will generate. Pull them up. Vote an important decision making. Does grammar matter with LLMs? Who knows? I told you it'd be messy. Here's the songwriting process. The fans will participate as collaborators. They will be allowed to vote. They'll be allowed to vote. Another important element of this app is that of this platform is that the collaborators will share in actual ownership of the copyrights of the final song based on their voting actions. The more they vote, the more ownership they will have based on their participation level of participation. The more they vote, the more ownership they will have. Also, if the idea they vote for gets incorporated by the curator, they will have a higher weight of ownership. Is that everything that I want for this? Oh, let me pop this out here. Okay. Okay, Hardball would like to help me build a clever songwriter. The purpose of this app is to bring artists closer to their fans and welcome them into the songwriting experience. There will be two types of you. First, there's the songwriter called the curator. Let's put that in. They will generate and put them up for vote at important creative decision and points in the songwriting process. Let me see if I have any questions here. Fans will participate as collaborators. They will be allowed to vote. Another important element of this app is that the collaborators will share out. Okay. All right, I'm losing myself here. So I do have a document open. This is getting very bright. Because of the types of users. Okay, for whoever is judging this, I'm not using anything else, just moving the text over to a Google Doc. I know that, well, you know what? I should put that up here for whoever's watching. This is Bolt.new, a little bit of context. They are doing a hackathon. And there's a little bit more about it. There's a lot of cool prizes. Where can you hear more about it? There's 16 hours. I thought it was 15. Sorry, false advertising. So there's 120K other hackers. These are the judges. What I wanted to show you is, let's actually look at some of the rules here. I want to make sure I am in compliance. How to enter project requirements. Okay. Must build a new application primarily with Bolt.new. I'm just trying to figure out how much I can use any other. Obviously, I'm not going to put anything into Claude or ChatGPT as much as that might be helpful to help me even build the prompt. But what can I do? The project can be built completely with Bolt.new or significantly started on Bolt.new as determined by sponsors as source code. This is what I'm concerned about. I want to do this completely in Bolt.new. The publicly deployed version must include a badge. Okay. All right. So this may not be for Bolt, but for anyone who's ever watching this to know the purpose of this app. Build a collaborative songwriting app that will enable the songwriting app that will bring fans and suppose it on the medium that brings them love. I wish I'm gonna come back to that. Fans will share in ownership of the actual copyrights that they collaborate on. What am I doing here? I'm basically rewriting this prompt. All right, let me talk about my short-term goal, which I'm pretty excited about. Set the record for set the world record, because I don't think there is one. Song collaborators on. Actually, I'm doing this in public, so let me go ahead and post what I'm doing here. Well, let me finish first. Build a songwriting app that will bring closer to most songs fans will share in ownership of the actual cover based on their participation. This has to be rewritten. Long term, short term. Vision. I guess this is vision, mission, right? Isn't that what that stuff is called? Vision, mission. Gamified. Crowd. Fun. Interactive. Interactive. Verified. Ownership. Encrypted on blockchain. These are goals. On blockchain. For distribution of royalties. Songwriting splits based on participation. Okay, if you have done any kind of songwriting, you'll know that a lot of this stuff is very complicated because of the established mechanisms for royalty payouts. It's pretty complex, and there's a lot of analog elements that hinder this being immediately implemented, but there are frameworks being built now to enable this. And so some of these are stretch goals for sure. And I don't know how much of this will actually go into this iteration of the app. I think right now what I want to do is this number one. Yeah. In addition to existing royalty payment, existing royalty payment, rails, royalty payment methods, tap into Web3. Blockchain enabled. Automations, efficiency, transparency. I think I have Grammarly. Signing my life away. Come on, just work, please. We're 23 minutes in. We've got a vision. Wait, no, not done. Automation, increase efficiency, transparency, and how do I say, like, the amount of money that goes to the artists, and monetary benefit to the artists and their fans. Transparency and monetary benefit to artists while maximizing experiential benefits for fans. Okay, now we can go back to building this prompt. All right. Okay, I got some hearts on Instagram. Let me post an update. Build a songwriting app though. Can I pause on here? Is there like a pause? Manage. I guess there's no pausing. There's gotta be some way to pause this. No? Break. 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 No pause. You just gotta keep going. Alright. Okay, we're live on YouTube, hacking away at this code. 30 minutes in. Just kidding, we haven't coded it all yet. We just written out the vision, mission, and the goals for this app, and I'm working on the prompt right now. Here we go. I'm too old to be doing this. Got some typos here. Let's fix that. Okay. Hi, Bolt. I would like you to help me build a collaborative songwriter. The purpose of this app is to bring artists closer to their fans and welcome them into the songwriting experience. There will be two types of users for every song. Called a curator. They will generate the ideas and put them up for vote at important creative. They will be allowed to vote. Another important one. It will be important to have a strong voting regulation. What is it called? Engine. It will be very important to have a strong, tight, and transparency in the to participate. Okay. Okay. Now let's get into some of the visuals. Anything else that it needs to know? Oh, the collaborative, gamified. I'd like you to help me build a collaborative, gamified service to bring artists closer to their fans and welcome them into the songwriting experience. The assumption, no, not the assumption. It will be it will it's a good question. Should it be in real time or could it be asynchronous? My initial thought is real time. Yeah. The app, the app will be, it'll be too much to incorporate a video layer into this right now. I think this is just the assumption is that a collaborative songwriting session is initiated by time, but then the voting is left live. No, in your songwriting, you kind of need that feedback, like you're working together. It's got to be real time. Join the session. The actual what's that? Live stream. Automated distribution royalties. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Highway, it'll be important to have a tight going on. There will need to be separate logins for based on user type or curator versus collaborator. Eventually, I will have a third type, which is a contributor. These are fans that kind of are a layer above collaborators where they're not just voting, but they actually are able to contribute to the song, lyrics, melodies, and they can do that, I don't know, probably either through a premium subscription. I'm not sure yet, but there will be contributors too at the curator's discretion. Curator versus collaborator. Okay. Should Showcase available sessions. Ongoing. That would incentivize users to okay. But there's also the blockchain challenge. I would love for this ownership to be written on Algorand to be a part of this blockchain challenge. I don't know though. So this is what I'm trying to do. Build in public journey at the 11th hour. Let's close this. I have no idea what to name this, by the way. I've thought about this being the next iteration of a project my wife and I are a part of with my cousin James, which was called My One Song. Like the tech layer, but maybe it should be our one song, you know, like writing together. But okay, let's get to this prompt. What else does Bolt need to build this? All right, I'm not going to get help writing the prompt, but let me just Google some good practices. Let's go to Google. Um, no, I'm not going to ask Google. I'm sure Bolt can tell me. I'm sure Bolt can tell me. Let's do this. Let's put the prompt in. Fun. I wonder if I include the goals in the prompt. But here is the prompt instructions. Minimum viable eventual operating and minimum viable product, but will go. And that's why I'm here. And that up now. Do not incorporate in the minimum viable product, which iteration. All right. I would like to connect the backend of this app to Superbase for what is the backend for? For user and data information storage and authentication. Operators. I'm sure that there's going to be some level of verifying identity to do this mission here. I need to figure that out. R1 song, R1 song, R1 song, R1 song. Most co-writers. That's what it's going to be. Most co-writers. Set the world record for the song with the most co-writers. All right, time to give an update. All right, we are 54 minutes in. We've refined the vision and mission. Now we've given a description of the minimum viable product. That's a fancy word for this is what we're hoping the app will do in the beginning. And then some stretch goals of hopefully what it could be in the future. And now I am writing the prompt. Thank you for the 4 people that have joined the live stream. If you want to come hang out or see what this is all about, find me on YouTube Live, Sean John Samuel. I'll see you there. Okay. I'm going to put all of this into Bolt now because Bolt has an enhanced prompt. Okay. It's enhancing the prompt right now. Okay. Let's copy all this, put it back over here. Enhanced prompt from Bolt. See what it's done. Called Owen Song with Fun. Songwriting session management. I'll just say real time session setup, upcoming active transition. Interactive voting system. Yes. Yes. Track successfully. Yep. Calculate ownership percentage based on number of votes cast, success rate of voted, overall participation time. That's interesting. Display real-time ownership stakes in a dashboard. Yeah, like that. Store final copy and data securely. Yep. Show available ongoing sessions. Display personal participation statistics. Yes. Front-end modern responsive web application. Back-end Supabase integration for user authentication, data storage, real-time updates, secure event for voting and session management, scalable per user. Design priorities, intuitive gamified user interface, clear voting. Yes. Okay. Did that use any tokens? I'm curious. It's experimental feature. Yes, we turned on diffs so that it doesn't have to rewrite everything. Are there any collaborative design elements that would be worth including? Let me look. I'm not sure. I can't think of any. Collaboration platforms. I mean, Reddit, right? It's like a voting platform. Basically, upvote and downvote. Ooh, I wonder if you could downvote ideas. Interesting. Maybe we just upvote. I can't think of anywhere else that would be a solid collaborative platform. Is this enough for a one prompt build? By the way, that's one of the best project built with only a single prompt. Fixing errors beyond the single prompt is permitted, but adding or editing functionality, features, or UI beyond the first single prompt make the project ineligible. Okay. That'd be crazy. Front end, modern responsive web application. There's no audio? Stop it. Stop it. Hello, test. Oh my gosh. There's no audio? Oh my gosh. Like you can't hear me talking at all? On the second video? What do you mean? Oh, story. Okay. How about did you go on YouTube? Could you see if there's audio on YouTube? I can't. It's just search my name, Sean John Samuel. I'm doing a live video. But you're saying on ah, my brother-in-law just called me and said there's no audio. Okay. He's gonna come check to see if there's audio on here. I guess I should share this. How do I send this to myself? Um, maybe I think I'm gonna go ahead and post this. This is the exciting part. Thank you for anyone that stuck through till right now. Sending myself the link. Let's see if it came through. There it is. Okay. All right, let's make this update video. I gotta move away from the camera. Can I put a link on here? Apologies for the audio on the last video. That's the fan of my old computer working in overdrive to try and make this thing happen. But the prompt has been enhanced and I am about to submit it on Bolt. There's another challenge for a single prompt app build. So we'll see if that works. If you want to come watch the magic, I'm going to see if I can add the link on here. Thank you for following. Not everybody on YouTube is going to watch me live streaming. I'm sorry, watch me try to post something. All right, here we go. It is out in the wild. The prompt has been written. Here we are on Bolt. It has been enhanced. I cannot think of anything else to add to this. Core features, user authentication and roles, songwriting session management, enable curators to create and schedule sessions, interactive, create structured voting methods for key songwriting decisions. How about the thing? How about the actual contributions? They have to show up as what is it? For the actual live session, the collaborator should be able to provide vote it's kind of like a survey app, like Mentimeter, Kahoot, kind of like that. Provide multi-choice text options for lyrics or labels. I mean, it doesn't have to be actual lyrics, right? Right, multi-choice options. So you can say like, all right, you can, if it's a live session, she could be like, sing something, this is option one, sing something, this is option two. Now you guys vote. So then what does she actually have to put into the app? It should be like, just this has to put option one, option two. Multi-choice options, text options that show up in a what is this called? Kahoot and the two I know are Kahoot. I just made a Kahoot, so a Mentimeter. Learning games, engagement. Yeah, see these quizzes. Mentimeter. Interactive poll. Interactive poll, that's what it is. Interactive poll. Show up in and show up as interactive polls with smooth with eye-catching graphics for the collaborators to interact, to vote, and see results in real time. Oh, ideas, little ideas. You need to have like a scratch pad for future ideas. Okay. Scratch pad. Okay, now I need, this is getting to the point where I need a table of contents. There we go. Vision mission is ready. No, I want to rephrase that. How do you add tabs? Tab. Oh, is this new? I'm running Word right now. I'll get that later. But Scratchpad for future features. Eventually, I want to have. Can you make a checklist on it? Yeah, here we go. Option for. It should be gamified. Where's the checklist? Gamified option for pure an idea. If they veto, like they vote and they decide that I don't like that idea, they should give up ownership. Also, there should be like an established split, right? 50, maybe it's 50% artist, like Nashville splits, like artists, 50% all collaborators, so that the collaborators are working on off of the 50 split. Yeah. But then maybe there's like a toggle for the artist where they can toggle a different split. Yeah. Okay, let's do that. The at the beginning of a session, the songwriter, the curator, should enter a genre to help categorize available sessions. Should enter a genre and, oh, maybe they call it a prompt. Yeah, enter a prompt, enter a genre and a prompt which conveys the idea. Oh, connection unstable. I was about to enter the prompt, but I realized I was missing something, so I'm adding it now. I didn't describe exactly what the session should be like. At the beginning of a session, the curator should enter a genre and a prompt which conveys the idea or vibe of the song they would like to write, like to write. On the collaborator side, they should see available sessions categorized available sessions that can be sorted by at the beginning of a session. Okay, collaborators, they should be able to see the available sessions that can be sorted by artist or genre and view the corresponding prompt. Okay, so I think that helps describe what they're going to actually view. I don't know, maybe we can incorporate this. This doesn't seem too hard. A gamified option for the curator to veto an idea. If they veto, more ownership would be given to those with the winning selection. I think that's kind of a cool thing to incorporate. Yeah, I think that's a cool thing to incorporate. So maybe I do include that. Include a gamified, not gamified, option. Include an option for a curator to veto the result of a decision anybody welcome to this crazy experiment. Okay, there'll be two server logins at the beginning of the session. The curator should enter a genre and prompt. Okay, there we go. All right, let's enter this whole thing again, actually. Record, how about, not on one song. Record Record breaker. Record breaker songwriting. Record breaker songwriting. It's a terrible name. Record breaker songwriting. Record. Okay. Name options. Name options. Options. Okay. Record breaking songwriting. I'm obviously terrible at coming up with names. R1 song. My one song. The record breaker. The record breaker. The record breaker. Yeah, that's kind of cool. Rec break. Breaker. Breaker. Breaker writer. It's like a tongue twister. The record breaker. The record breaker. Song breaker. Song breaker. That's kind of cool. Song breaker. You want to join the song breaker? Song breaker. Oh, I wish I could ask someone for ideas. Okay. Why am I even up right now? Oh my goodness. Let's just call it my one song for now. R1 song. Yeah, we're just gonna call it R1 song. Okay. Okay. So we're gonna call it R1 song for now. So there's gonna be initial enhanced prompt v1. Okay. All right. Let's see what the new enhanced prompt looks like. So let's grab it from here all the way up to here, copy that, and take it over to okay. See how it changed. See that? Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That looks way better already. These technical remind. Okay, this is prompt v2. Let's see this. Heck yeah. There was no tech stack on this first prompt. Come on. I'm getting excited. User authentication roles implement dual login system, artists, collaborators, connect others, create distinct user profiles for each role. Yes. Songwriting session. Enable curators to create and schedule sessions, allow curators to join active sessions. Real-time session status, active. Okay, that's cool. Create structured voting mechanism, key songwriting, real-time voting. Calculate display, yes. Tracks. Calculate ownership based on, yes. Display real-time statistics in dashboard. Yes. Display personal. See, it ignored my. Wait, that was the first one. Dang it. All right. Session management, genre selection, song prompt, concept input, session scheduling. Oh, nice. Yeah, upcoming, active, completed. Nice. Polling system featuring multiple choice text options, visual poll displays with engaging graphics, live vote counting, results. Yes. Yes. Poll creation and management. Bonus allocation to fans when to collaborators when if if when curator vetoes. Yeah, session. Okay. I want them to be able to. Okay. I gotta go open Superbase. Let's make a new. What is this line? I go log in here. This is my GitHub. All right, Superbase login is GitHub. Let's go ahead and log in with that. NW4 CJK. I hope there's some kind of like app that will summarize this video. I recognize there is a lot of empty space. QUH dot END dash JUE. There's a lot of empty space here. Okay, here we go. Superbase. Because it's all about that base. I don't know. So let's make a new project. It's gonna be our one song app. Okay. Whatever. North Virginia, Ohio. I have a lot of friends from Ohio. Let's go with that. Okay. Is my audio shared? Oh man, I'm sorry if my audio is not sharing, but I will need the Bolt.new. I'm just watching the explainer video. Off. Okay. So we want to write update the following. It's crazy that I haven't submitted anything yet. Update the above prompts. Update the enhanced prompt below with this information. Auth will be based on username word. Video. There, use Supabase in your Bolt.new app. 6-minute guide. These are suggested prompts. Store sensitive config in the .env file. Here is the Supabase. Let's get the, what do we need? Project URL. Supabase. Is the Supabase project URL. Here is the Supabase. I don't know if this is safe or not. We shall find out. Here's the Supabase. What's it called? API. API key. API key. Oh, no. Mistake. Put it in prompt 2. So let's do this. Thank you, Bolt, for that information. Okay. Okay. I think I'm ready. Well, let me copy this first. This is prompt version 3. Prompt v3. Enhanced. Alright. So this is going to be name options is going to be heading 1. Vision is going to be heading 1. Current choice. Let's call this ideation. Having twos. Plan. Heavy prompt. All right, just organizing these thoughts here. Okay, I think we are ready. What do you think? All right. All right, let's let the people know everything is time stamped. Just a quick update. I have not submitted the prompt yet. As I was about to do it, I thought of a bunch more ideas and updates. And since I am going for the single prompt challenge, I wanted to make those updates first. And so that's been done. And for the purposes of documenting the journey, I am going to hit submit right now. So here we go. Okay. Let's go. Let's go. Let's start using some tokens. See what happens. We're about to submit at the 1 hour and 52 mark. Here we go. It's doing it. Let's do it. I have just submitted. The magic is happening. There's no preview yet. It's working. It's using tokens, but thankfully it's free right now. In case you're wondering, it is way past my bedtime. But sometimes you just gotta push through. Plus, this is the time I can guarantee my kids are asleep. So that's the real reason. I'll keep you posted. This is the time I can guarantee my kids are asleep. So that's the real reason. I'll keep you posted. I have just submitted. Lecrae came up in my feed to inspire me. I would be fascinated to know if anybody would ever watch this up till here. Well, you guys can see what's happening here. I'm gonna go for a little coffee break. I'll be back. All right, I am back. It says it's done. I don't see a preview. I don't know why. It's saying I need a... Oh. Okay. Very cool. We're cooking. We're cooking. Let's see. All right, let's make a little update. We are cooking. A warning about the Superbase connection, which was my issue on the first run, but hopefully we can resolve. But this is what the preview looks like. This may or may not be this name. This is just a placeholder. I already see a little correction here, but looking good so far. I didn't write any of this copy, but it encapsulates what this is all about. Break the record. Not break. Set the record. I'm eating popcorn and beef jerky, by the way. And a bev. This needs to be fixed. Okay. Let's do Samuel. Right. John Samuel. I want to be a curator. Hello, 1, 2, 3. Oh, I should pop, in case I ever use this. Create the account. This looks good. Sign up failed. Why? What did I do wrong? Is a collaborator? It should just be one button. This is the super base. Let's see the table editor. There are no tables. I can't connect Superbase. What do I do? That's it. Lib slash superbase.ts. Lib. Lib.superbase. Do I need to provide some? So what did they do? Let's go back to watching the video again. I am unable to integrate with Superbase as there is an error that says Superbase is not supported for Next.js projects. It is not supported for Next.js projects. Please provide the query for creating the necessary database tables in Supercase so I can do it manually. Okay, I've copied the query. I copied the query. Go to Superbase. Go to SQL Editor. Where did you paste it? SQL Editor. Did it do all that? Oh, it's got it all? Okay. Uh, Okay. Let's exit all this. All right, let's get out of here. Close this out. Let's try this app again. Connect to project. Let's try signing up again. I have connected. I want to be a collaborator. Oh, let's say leave. Yes. Took me right in. Nice. Nice. That's what we're talking about. We are in. Okay. Got a spinning window. Let's see what this is about. First of all, all right, let's go to projects. Own song. This is the new app. Our own song. Let's go to the table. No polls sessions users. Okay, so it did make the user as a curator. Bio, creator app ID. So let's go back here. Preview. What's going on? Yeah. Okay. Something about sign on not working. Get started. Now it's not taking me anywhere. Let's try these. Definitely need to fix this later. Join as a fan. The text is missing. Oh, what is going on? To our, I see we've got some welcome. We are 2.5 hours into this. This is our idea, vision, mission, plan, my ideas, eventual stretch goals. These are the prompts that were enhanced. I have eventual things we want to add. Okay. Future features. Future features. Allow to log in with email, the password, and let's go. Come on, take me in. Isn't this it? Yes. That is making things tough right now. You know what I'm gonna do? I am. Let's ask it. I'm having issues with logging in. Please provide a way for me to preview the app without having to log in. Let's do that. Oh, I want to let me log in. That's what I would like, is to be able to see what the app does. Um, oh. All right. It is working on this preview mode, which limiting the ability to preview this app. Come on, come on, come on. I just want to see. Press this. Reload the preview, please. Okay. Oh, it's reloading again. Oh, there we go. View demo. I think I clicked it too many times. Sorry. Ah, this does not bode well. I say we close out. Let's try a separate tab, see if that does it. is the fun part. Simply within the bounds of a single prompt. I have not added any new features. I'm just trying to preview the features that it did create. There we go. All right, let's see what this says. Close the, as of right now, when I refresh home page for a second, and then please reformat, please fix, take out the button that says join as a fan. I'm still just trying to preview the app. Have some popcorn. Because I've got work tomorrow. I'm gonna get on the Discord on my other computer. There's other people having similar issues. Okay, let's implemented the changes. Let's take a look. Just ask it to reload. What's with the spinning wheel? Uh, uh, why? Why? Bolt is thinking. Something to do with the back end, huh? Alright, it's adding this error coding. Alright, I'm gonna tell these people, ask these. I'm getting the spinning. I'm switching over to Discord, which is on a different laptop. Let's see. I just sent the pushing the 3 hour mark. We've got the spinning wheel over here. Spinning wheel, man. That's my issue. One second. Do this. Mode output. Eagle export doesn't support custom headers. Remove any headers. What does this mean? Okay, you said the Next.js static export. So go to Next.js hooks. How do I see that? Stuff config. Alright, we just passed the 3 a.m. mark. Okay, we're going to try to replace this text. It says, oh. Alright. I have reached the 3 hour mark. My brain is officially mush. So I'm going to end the stream here. We'll have to reconvene in the morning. Thank you for joining.